Hello, everybody, and welcome to Four Questions with Jeff. We come on every Tuesday at 7:30, and we talk about issues that's going on in the community. And again, this is Jeff McGowan, candidate for Harris County Constable Precinct 4. And today is a somber day. Today is real somber for a lot of us in the law enforcement community. We lost what I consider a hero, a veteran of law enforcement, Sergeant Preston with the Houston Police Department. And I just want to take a few seconds, a moment of silence to say rest in peace, that we at the Harris County Sheriff's Office and the law enforcement community as a whole will be there for the family, will be there for Houston Police Department and all those that are involved. Thank you. Again, this is Jeff McGowan, candidate for Harris County Constable Precinct 4. And I know last week I was a little giddy and a little excited about the things that was going on at the elections, polls and things like that. I've been all over Harris County. Every day I have to fill up a tank of gas, and I'm really excited about the number of people that are coming out and voting in Harris County, especially in Precinct 4, in the area where I am running for Harris County Constable for Precinct 4. Remember, my motto and my slogan comes from Sir Robert Peel, who is the father of law enforcement. The people are the police, and the police are the people. And that means simply that you are able to determine how you want your community policed and how to get involved. Everyone with Jeff McGowan will have a seat at the table, whether you agree with me or not. I had a young man this week said that he didn't vote for me, and he's glad that he didn't vote for me. Look, I know that everyone in Harris County is not going to vote for me. But I will tell you, whether you vote for me or not, I'm still going to be the constable for all of Precinct 4. I just believe that that is something that we need, those that can afford it, those that cannot. I need to be the constable for everyone. So again, I'm Jeff McGowan, candidate for Harris County Constable Precinct 4. If you have any questions or comments, I would suggest that you go ahead and get those questions and comments in now. It's a good time to ask those questions now, as opposed to waiting for a little bit later on. So let's talk about what's going on as far as Precinct 4 is concerned. The voting has been great. I will tell you that I have heard at the polls in the Kingwood area and at the one on 2920 that there's been some voter intimidation and things like that. I will tell you that the Harris County Constable's Office, Precinct 1, the County Clerk's Office, and the District Attorney's Office have teamed up to come up with a task force for just those reasons. They're expecting there to be some type of issues on Election Day. So that's why I'm asking you, look, there's nothing going on at the polls right now other than a few people getting out of hand, trying to intimidate voters. You don't have to answer a question to anybody outside that polling booth. If somebody asks you, do you have an ID? Somebody asks you if you're voting Democrat or Republican. If somebody asks you any questions outside that poll, you don't have to answer anyone's question. If they don't have a green vest on and a name tag saying that they work for the election department, you don't have to answer any of those questions. You don't have to accept any papers from anybody. You don't have to do any of those things. So what I'm asking you to do is know what your rights are. Don't let someone intimidate you or tell you that you can't vote or whatever the case may be. Let the people inside tell you that you can and cannot vote. The lines on Election Day, I've said it before, are going to be long. And I'm asking you, have a plan and vote early. We have 13 days because today is over. The 7 o'clock, the polls closed. We've had over 700,000 people vote in the first 8 days of election. So it's not election day anymore, it's election season. So 13 days or 3 weeks prior to Election Day, you can sit there and make a plan and go vote. I want to thank everyone that's texting me, Republican and Democrat alike. Thank you for reaching out and letting me know that you're voting for me, that your family's voting for me. That means the world to me. It keeps me going because I'm up 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock every day, and I don't come home till after dark. So I really appreciate all of the support that really, 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 really keeps me going. It motivates me to go another day. So yes, I really, really, really appreciate all the help that you all are giving me. So my question to you tonight is, have you voted yet? And you can comment. You can comment. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, James. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Melvin, Miss Johnson, Jeff Johnston, thank you. And everybody else that's joining. Miss Kingsbury, thank y'all for joining tonight. But what I'm asking you is right now, if you voted. If you said, just tell me if you voted, and let me know how you voted. Did you vote early, in person? Did you do mail ballot? How did you vote? Those are the two questions that I have for you tonight. And then when? Did you vote the first day, the first week, the second week, which started on yesterday? When did you vote? I would like those answers. I mean, those, if you could put those in the comments, I would really appreciate that. Cheryl and I voted on the second day. The boys are not old enough to vote yet. I really wish I could have used those 3 votes, but they will be in a couple of years. So if God bless me with the office of Precinct 4, then they will be voting for me the second time that I'm running. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So 13 days, 700,000 to go that have already voted. I'm looking that we're going to go well over 2 million people that's going to vote in this election. But I don't want you to wait until election day. And the reason why is because anything can happen between now and election day. So do not wait. Do not delay. Have a plan. Make sure you have water. Make sure you have a chair or stool or something if you need it. And then go vote. You can go to harrisvotes.com/wait times, and they will tell you which polling locations that you can go to. When Cheryl and I went and voted, it was 5 minutes in and out that we were done. Already had our sample ballot that we downloaded from harrisvotes.com, checked off everything that we were voting for, headed to the polls and voted for who we wanted to vote for, and we were out of there. You can do the same thing. Just have a plan. Remember, there is no straight ticket voting. You have to vote down ballot. You have to vote all elections. All elections matter. I say it all the time. The president doesn't make any laws, but those federal representatives, the federal people that's at the Senate, the state people at the Senate, the state people at the House, the state House, those people make laws. They make laws that affect you. Even though the state does it every 2 years, and it doesn't seem like Congress can get anything passed, they still have the responsibility to make laws. And so the president only signs off on those laws. So I want y'all to understand, the governor only signs off on those laws. So your local elections really do matter. So if you are talking about picking the lesser of two evils when it comes to the president, look, there's other races that's going to affect you on a daily basis, and I really, really don't want y'all to miss out on that. So the next thing I'm going to ask you is this: if you have a loved one that's straddling the fence, cannot make up their mind whether or not they're going to vote or not, I'm going to ask you, please, please, please reach out to them and tell them how important it is for them to vote. Please, please, please reach out and take them to the polls yourself. I know I told y'all last week that my mom was worried about her mail-in ballot, and we have a plan. We either going to take her ourselves to NRG to drop it off, or we're going to put it in the mail at a safe location somewhere where we know that she'll be good to go. All right. So I will tell you that I enjoy doing this 4 questions with Jeff on every Tuesday. It gives me an opportunity to talk about things that are going on in the news. I will tell you that nothing brings me more joy to see that there's really not much going on. But remember, this is awareness month for a lot of different things. Breast cancer awareness. You'll see law enforcement all over the community actually wearing pink badges in recognition of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you could, go to the Cancer Society and look up prevention techniques and things like that, things that you can do to get early detection. That is a wonderful thing. Doing your checks, having your mammograms, and doing those types of things are very important to the women in our lives. And, you know, men can have breast cancer as well. So, gentlemen, we need to check ourselves as well. It's not Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, but we need to be doing those things as well. Okay. Also, Domestic Violence Month. We need to be aware of those things. And it's Crime Prevention Month. We want to prevent crime. One of the things on my platform is plain and simple, is that I want to educate the community and make sure that the deputies can educate the community as well. So when I talk about crime prevention tips, I talk about those things that are going to make you safer. So let's just talk about your home real quick. So what can you do tonight to make sure that your home is safe? First thing you can do is turn on your porch light, front and back. You turn on your porch light, and guess what that does? It lights up the front of your home, and it deters crime. If you got your home completely dark, then people can walk up to your front door. They can walk up to your cars that are not parked in the garage. They can walk in your garage if you accidentally leave it open, or any of those types of things. So it's very, very important that the only tip I'm going to give you tonight is, if you have a porch light, it costs pennies to run that light. Turn your front porch light on, turn your back porch light on, and that's your safety tip for today. All right, so let's see if we have any questions. Again, I'm Jeff McGowan, candidate for Harris County Constable, Precinct 4. I'm running for Harris County Constable because I want to be the constable for all of Precinct 4, not just those that can afford a contract, not just those that are living in exclusive neighborhoods. I want to be the constable for all of Precinct 4. I encourage you all to look at the League of Women Voters Guide, where you can see what my platform is. Go to my website, www.voteforjeff.com, and let people know that they can go and find out what I'm all about, as far as what my platform is, what I'm running for, and what am I doing. Okay. There's also a newspaper article with the impact, and you can see, just looking at the way I answer the questions and the way my opponent answers the question, who has vision, who has a plan, who's the better choice. Just look at the newspaper and how we answered those articles. It's in the Chronicle, it's in the Leader, it's in Community Impact. Just please, just read it. And it's posted on my social media page. You can see it there as well. Hey, Ms. Tori, how you doing? Good to see you tonight as well. All right. Any questions? Any questions? When you say constable, you're talking about me, myself, or you're talking about the constable deputies? Because they have many roles. And the constable, I'm going to tell you what my routine is going to be when I become constable, if God bless me with this office. The first thing I'm going to do is review all policies. I'm going to review all training. I'm going to make sure that the deputies have the training that they need. And if they're lacking in anything that is TCO required, or what I deem as necessary in order for them to be successful in their daily routine, then I am going to make sure that they have that training. Okay, that's going to be my number one priority, and that's going to take me some time to get through all of those policies. But from the day that I'm elected to the day that I'm sworn in, I will be reviewing policy and making sure. Now, once I become constable on January 1st, sworn in, I'm going to set up meetings with stakeholders, those contract coordinators, those presidents of the MUDs. But I'm not going to just talk about the MUDs or the communities. I'm going to be talking to the people in those MUDs, in those communities as well. I want to have a conversation with them, because I want to make sure that we're on the same page in fighting crime in those communities. I'm going to make sure that we meet on at least a quarterly basis, but we may need to meet a little bit more often than that in the beginning. Okay. I'm going to also meet with pastors of the churches. I'm going to meet with those community organizers. I'm going to meet with those people that are activists. And I want to know what your concerns are in Precinct 4. How can we make Precinct 4 better? The other thing is I'm going to do is make sure that we're using stats. I want to make sure that we're using stats to find out where the crime is in precinct 4. And I want to work with the sheriff's office, local community, law enforcement, or whomever the case may be. I want to work with them so that we can combat the crime in those high crime areas and not just go and do the feel good things, those things that's going to get pictures taken and things like that. I want to actually reduce the crime. I want to reduce the break-ins. I want to reduce the car thefts. I want to reduce the car break-ins. We know that violent crime is on the decline in precinct 4, but those petty crimes, those personal crimes, those the crimes that happen that really, make you feel like you're not safe. Those are the crimes that I want to address, and I have a plan to do that. I need you to vote for Jeff McGowan. If you have not voted yet, I need you to vote for Jeff because I have a plan. I'm the choice to make the community safer. Any more questions? Awesome. And Clarence, I cannot express how important early voting is. Early voting is everything this election because you don't want to wait until election day to find out there's a problem with your ID. You don't want to find out that there's a problem with your voter registration on election day because you don't have an opportunity to fix anything or to make a phone call on election day. So that's why you have 13 days now, 13 or more election days to come up with a plan and go vote. I can't express it enough. You have 13 days to come up with a plan and go vote. I'm looking for volunteers. I will tell you that October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd, I'm looking for volunteers. And you'll see the information come up as an invite that I'm really looking for as many volunteers as we can get. We have a strategy and a plan to reach out to those people that have not voted early. And I need volunteers. I need volunteers to make phone calls. I need volunteers to knock on doors. So set your calendar for October 31st. That's Halloween, I know. We can go trick or treat and go and drop a flyer on a door. So that's October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. I need all hands on deck. I need as many volunteers as I can get, and you'll see tomorrow when I put that information out. All right, any more questions? What did Ann and Kurt say? Yes, well, thank you so much, Ann and Kurt. You are by far my #1 fans. I'm not knocking Cheryl and the boys, but I'm just saying that you have been with me from the beginning. You have been to my home. We have broken bread together, and I really appreciate everything that you and Kurt do on a daily basis. It is awesome, and I just love what you all do for my family and for me as a candidate for Harris County Constable Precinct 4. Hey, Tom, thank you so very much. I appreciate you going out and voting early. Now, I will tell you that today, if y'all can't tell, things look a little different. Today is the first day that Jeff, 4 Questions with Jeff has gone live on YouTube. And I'm getting questions on YouTube as well as here on Facebook Live. So you can go to Jeffrey McGowan's YouTube channel, and you can see these videos and other videos that I've have going on. If you have not noticed, I did start with YouTube ads and things like that, and I'm also on Facebook with those ads as well. Look, I'm going to tell you, not all of the compliments, all the comments that I receive are good. So I need my warriors to come on out. When you see somebody attacking Jeff McGowan, I need y'all's help because I can't respond. I won't respond to negative comments. I just won't do it. I'm focused on working for the citizens of Harris County Precinct 4. I'm not focused on negativity. I'm just going to push forward. But you can help me by letting them know, shoot them the information about my platform, let them know what I'm running for, what I stand for, that I'm a man of God, that I'm a veteran, that I'm a 28-year, almost 28-year veteran of law enforcement. Those are the things that the people need to know. If you have not voted and you're thinking about voting tomorrow, that would be the most wonderful birthday present that I could ever receive. Because tomorrow I turn 51. So let's party at the polls on tomorrow when I turn 51. So if you have not voted and you need a reason to vote, go give me the best birthday present that you could ever give. Let's go vote for Jeff. Go vote for Jeff on October 21st. Go vote for Jeff. And then put it on my timeline. Let them know, hey, I went and voted for Jeff today. It's his birthday. And even if you didn't vote for Jeff because you don't live in precinct 4, still put it on my timeline that you went and voted and you actually you support Jeff McGowan. All right, because I know Trina's not even in Harris County, so I appreciate the like and share. All right. Okay, Jessica, thank you. I need you to be a troll buster. I thank you. Yes, Trina, I know you are for Jeff. I appreciate everything. I appreciate all of the votes. You and my sister Cynthia and her friend Coretta, they are most definitely troll busters. Yes, they are. All right. Any more questions? All right. So we're going to end this segment of 4 Questions with Jeff. I want to tell each and every one of you, thanks for tuning in. Now, remember, if you're seeing this video after 4 Questions with Jeff, you could still like it, you could still share it, you could still comment, and I'll come back later on and I'll answer those questions. Remember, like and share. Hey, my godson just joined and he voted for Jeff. Hey, Sherrod, thank you for joining me. That's my first godson right there, Sherrod Wright. And thank you for joining. All right, so remember, 4 Questions with Jeff is every Tuesday at 7:30. We go anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes long. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining 4 Questions with Jeff. If you have comments, if you have ideas, you can shoot me an instant message or whatever the case may be. Like, share. Remember, I'm Jeff McGowan, candidate for Harris County Constable Precinct 4. I believe that the people are the police and the police are the people, and I approve this message. Thank you.